2025 has just begun, and it's going to be a banger of a year for the industry, not only because of the long-awaited releases, but also due to some upcoming anime that stand out. So much so that these upcoming anime could revolutionize animation and become masterpieces. You're going to love these bangers, trust me. Anime became one of the most successful industries of 2024 and shows no signs of stopping. It seeks to maintain its rising momentum with many confirmed adaptations scheduled to release this year. However, amid the great adaptations premiering in 2025, these upcoming anime offer an exciting experience and have the potential to be among the best of the year, so any fan of the medium should include them in their watch list. That being said, let's start with the video. We'll be starting our 2025 anime list with Leviathan, an anime adaptation from the first novel of Scott Westerfeld's trilogy, and it is the perfect series for history and steampunk literature fans. Leviathan is set to stream on Netflix upon its release and is produced by Studio Orange, known for its masterful work in series like Beastars and Trigun Stampede. In addition to Ghibli's recognized composer Joe Hisaishi being in charge of the soundtrack, it forms a more than capable working team to create an unforgettable animated experience. Leviathan could not only pave the way for more anime adaptations of Western novels, but its mix of alternative historical elements from World War I with bioengineered artificial animals that serve as war weapons. It's a unique and imaginative setting that builds on unprecedented adventure and will surely captivate any anime viewer. Personally speaking, I think it's good we're getting a new war anime ever since 86 ended. Next onto the 2025 anime list, we have the Summer Hikaru Died, which is perfect for psychological horror enthusiasts. The original manga has received international praise and became a commercial success for its intriguing story, eerie atmosphere, emotional depth, and incredible depiction of relationships, grief, and identity. So its adaptation, produced by Cygames Pictures, a studio known for its stellar animation, has the potential to become one of the best modern anime. The story follows Yoshiki, who realizes that his friend Hikaru is no longer the one he used to know, creating a series of supernatural encounters and mysteries bigger than he could have ever imagined. With a wonderful narrative, the Summer Hikaru Died mixes slice-of-life elements with horror to maintain a feeling of awkwardness, without leaving aside the shocking and disturbing moments. The anime is a must-watch that will have the audience at the edge of their seats while the secrets of this new Hikaru are unveiled. Pretty chilling and Lovecraftian, I'm not gonna lie.
お前やっぱ惹かれちゃうやろ
お願い誰にも言わんといて
Here's another upcoming must-watch anime gem that fans are looking forward to watch, and that's Hat Atelier. It's not just another story about an apprentice magician in a magic school that follows the typical tropes of the magical girl genre, but rather it tackles what happens to those who are not specifically born with magical abilities. Also, what makes it interesting is that the series features an incredibly extensive world building with a complex and well-defined magic system with detailed rules and explanations that are engrossed in the story. This way, those who enjoy fantasy works like Little Witch Academia or Harry Potter will find the perfect replacement in Hat Atelier since it showcases a magical society. But at the same time, it presents similarities with Fullmetal Alchemist by exploring the consequences that reckless use of powers can cause. The series also features deep, well-rounded characters, stunning art, and a cozy atmosphere that viewers will love, giving Hat Atelier the potential to become the next top anime. In a world of the anime television industry, there are a few visionary directors more respected than Shinichiro Watanabe, the creator of Cowboy Bebop, Samurai Champloo, Carol and Tuesday, Space Dandy, and several other acclaimed works. His show's mix of various film and genre references, combined with meticulous animation and a soundtrack that's worth remembering, make for a body of work that's particularly digestible for Western audiences, even those who aren't hardcore anime fans. As such, a new project from him is always an event, and his newest series, set to premiere on Adult Swim sometime this year, seems to be his closest spiritual follow-up to his magnum opus, Cowboy Bebop. Oh boy, this is already making me excited. Here's the synopsis for this must-watch anime. A cyberpunk series set in the year 2052, it focuses on a task force of agents attempting to find a cure for a miracle drug that had a disastrous, unanticipated side effect that will kill anyone who has ever taken it. If that premise and Watanabe isn't enough to interest you, the show also has a stacked creative team outside of the director. John Wick director Chad Stahelski supervised and designed the action sequences, while music was handled by jazz saxophonist Kamasi Washington and producers Bonobo and Floating Points. There have been plenty of great anime series in recent memory about the process of creating anime or manga, including the beloved Keep Your Hands Off Aizaken. Zenshu, an upcoming original anime from Studio MAPPA, applies a unique fantasy twist to the concept. The show stars Natsuko Hirose, a brilliant yet antisocial animator who's put under so much pressure to succeed that she ends up working herself to death. After dying, however, Natsuko finds herself in a world of A Tale of Perishing, the anime that inspired her to become an animator. And while the story is supposed to end in tragedy, she takes it upon herself to try and give it a happy ending. Isekai anime have long become contentious with fans and critics alike, but between the meta-narrative on the struggles of being in a creative field and the gorgeous visuals of a MAPPA production, Zenshu is said to be far better than the average isekai anime thanks to its similar visuals and clever writing. MAPPA tends to put out great work more often than not, and hopefully, Zenshu will be no different. If you are looking for the perfect blend of action, comedy, and crime, look no further than Sakamoto Days. It's streaming on Netflix right now, and it's the perfect time to jump in. The series revolves around Taro Sakamoto, a legendary hitman who fell in love with an ordinary convenience store clerk, settled in a small town with her, had a kid, and got very fat. Years later, he's forced to come out of retirement when the world he left behind tracks him down. But while protecting his family, he must uphold his wife's strict no-kill rule. Makes for an amazing premise, don't you think? And of course, let's not forget about all the upcoming seasons, such as the Apothecary Diaries Season 2, the Chainsaw Man movie which covers the Rize arc, Season 3 of Fire Force, as well as the start of the Infinity Castle movie trilogy of Demon Slayer. That's it with today's video from my end. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to our channel. Share your thoughts on what anime you are looking forward to watching this year in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next one.